Okay, it's that time of the month for me to reveal what I'm going to be working with in the month of October. Is everyone ready for Halloween, for Samhain? Um, for the month of August, let's look at what I used for the month of August. For the month of August, I started out with Jamie Sawyer's Out of Hand. And I really enjoyed working with that. Uh, this is what, that's what the backs look like. And this is what some of the cards look like. Um, but I really enjoyed working with this because it does use a different perspective. It puts you in the card. And I enjoyed that viewpoint a lot. So that is Out of Hand Tarot. We started the month off with it. And then in the middle of the month, um, I used Chris Ann's Light Sears. And I'm sure everyone knows what Light Sears looks like, but just in case you're one of the few people who don't have a clue, this is the backs. And of course, this is the fronts of the cards. Beautiful modern deck. And as always, strong, clear messages with this deck, clear readings. It's always a joy to work with. And then this last 10 days of, I'm doing them now. Most months have 30 days. So I'm doing 3 decks a month with each deck concentrating on 10 days. So this last 10 days of the month of September, we are working with MJ Cullinay's For Hoxa Tarot. And I was real excited when I received this deck as a gift from a subscriber. And thank you again for my gift. But when I started working with it, I really, for the first few days, I struggled hard with this deck. She uses the elements instead of wands and cups and swords and pentacles. She uses fire, air, water, and earth. And but I guess I am so spoiled to RWS clones that I really struggled with this deck in the beginning. And I just couldn't connect with it in the beginning. And I had to work with it for a few days before I was able to actually tape a reading and to put up anything with it. But we're getting along okay now. It just took me a minute to get that connection with it. But it is a beautiful and a lovely deck. And we're doing fine now. Okay, so for those are the 3 tarot that I used. For the first part of the month, for September, fall hit here in the south finally. Thank goodness fall finally hit. Cooler temperatures. We had some really hot days. But I wanted to use my fall deck, and what I have is Autumn Inspirations, and so I use this without a hand and with the Light Sears, and it is always a joy to work with. gives you a title and 3 keywords at the bottom, and then, you know, you just take off with your intuition. And so that's what I used for the first 20 days. And then this week, this past week, Mobbin come in. And so I used my Seasons of the Witch Mobbin. And this has been used primarily with the Fahaxa Tarot. And we've been doing just fine. Those are the backs, of course, and this one is edged in orange. And these are the fronts. So, this is what I have used, or what I am using for the last 10 days. And I think I'm going to go ahead, and so what am I going to use in October? Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Mobbin as one of my 2 oracles that I'm going to use in October. And of course, what else could I possibly want to use oracle-wise in the month of October? Well, don't you think it would be Samhain? Seasons of the Witch, Samhain. And it, of course, those are the backs, edged in red. And these are some of the cards in the Samhain deck. And I think these 2 will pair well with what I have chosen, with the decks I have chosen for October. With it being coming into Samhain and Halloween, I was thinking, well, Father, what spooky decks do I have? And I have a few little decks. And I think one that I'm going to use is Teeny Tiny Tarot. Now, these are the backs. It is a small, so my oracle cards is going to swallow this whole, but we'll be okay. But this is what some of the cards look like. And I think it will fit right into the theme of Halloween and Samhain with the little spooky cards. There's some in here of the ghosts and the skulls, of course. So, we're going to use Teeny Tiny Tarot. And then another one we're going to use is going to be Dark Mansions. I love Dark Mansions. I have the 3rd edition. These are the backs. This is done like in Tim Burton style. But I absolutely love the images. And I think it will fit in nicely um, for the October spooky season coming in and Samhain coming in. This will be a cute little take on that. So that's going to be Dark Mansions. And then for the last 10 days, of course, it will be Samhain or Halloween. And I'm going to use the Halloween Tarot. Now again, this is a Halloween Tarot in a tin. So it's a smaller deck. But we will get along just fine. Well, Father, is it upside down? Yes, well, it might help if I turned them around to show you what the cards actually look like. So this is, so I'm sure you're familiar, the black cats, the pumpkins, the ghosts, all the little things that we associate with Halloween. Now I have another deck that is Halloween themed. But that deck that was the first deck I ever really had a problem connecting with. That deck, they changed the suits, and it's based on the movie Hocus Pocus. And I might include it in a few readings during the month of October. But this is another deck that I struggle with. And so last year, I had a fit with it. We will see what happens this year. We will see if I was able to conquer. Here are the backs. We will see what I'm able to do with it this year. But we will give it a go. Because I do believe that sometimes you just have to work with the deck to get that connection. So these are the decks that I used in October, what the plans are to use in October, what I used in September, and what I'm going to use in October. And what decks are you going to use? What do you think of my choices? What do you think of my videos? Comment down below. Talk with me. Make suggestions for other content you'd like to see me to create, or suggestions on what I could have done differently or better on this video. If you subscribed, thank you. If you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Share my videos with your friends. These things will help raise me in the algorithm and help my channel to grow. I also do deep dives on decks that I've worked with for a while. I do first impressions on decks that I'm just receiving or unboxing. I do VRs. I do video responses to other creators' content. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more of those here soon. And I do daily collectives in between. And I have a surprise video, or a couple of videos coming up soon. So do tune in for those. So thank you for watching today. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.